Hey guys, welcome back to some more Glover. We're still in the haunted house area, but we'll get through it soon. With that, I'm Sonic Host.
Hey guys, Saxdude26 here.
Hey guys, Geratino.
Okay, now I just feel awkward after doing an intro before that. I'm trying new things, as you can tell. But oh well. There I go already. I remember dying here a couple of times by falling off the edge.
Dying isn't new in Glover, it happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Have you played the game again after you beat it for your blind?
No.
Oh, come on.
I want to, but I just haven't had the time.
Do an all Garib run. No lives lost.
I don't think I'd ever find all the Garibs, though. Oh no!
Use the Garib finder.
Oh god.
What the heck?
Why was the ball over there? Oh,
I don't understand.
Yeah,
why it's still loading? Darn it, YouTube, you suck.
See, that's why I'm just watching this now with my raw files. I'm getting tired of YouTube glitching like that. And what the?
You died!
I didn't even touch the saw. Or whatever that thing is.
Dear YouTube, you smell. Sincerely, everyone.
That's not fair. YouTube serves a grateful purpose in the society of life.
When it wants to. It doesn't work half the time. This is a common complaint we have here at the League. Why? Because it happens to us every single time we try to record something.
This didn't used to be a problem.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden it is.
Wow,
Fantastic.
Do you need a time check?
Please.
153. Okay.
56, 7.
And there goes the ball.
And here goes a respawn.
Oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh, okay.
And the one thing I didn't like about this level in particular, not because of all my dying, it's because of the slope detection on the rooftops. It's just terrible. Because one wrong direction and Glover just skyrockets off the rooftop. It's ridiculous. That and your ball obviously doesn't like slopes, so that doesn't help.
I didn't even know you could get up there. Well, then again, I didn't figure out the ground bounce thing for a while, so...
Yeah, you didn't figure that out until you got to the prehistoric area. And even then, you didn't use it all the time, but that's fine, because it's not required.
Yeah, it's not needed, and the game doesn't tell you about it anywhere.
It does, just you have to go out your way to find it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Nope, no, it doesn't.
It tells you about it in Pirate Land.
Nope. What
Go and watch that part of this playthrough then. You'll find it. I think it was like part 4 or something like that. I don't know why, this part didn't want to cooperate with me today. As you can tell.
The only one.
Why didn't you just go forward over it?
Parts meaning this, yeah. But I'm just trying to figure out why wasn't the door staying down with the ball staying on the button. This is one of those buttons where you have to let the ball just touch it. Not just stay on it, touch it. Yeah, it's that picky.
I've caught up!
Yeah!
Hooray.
I hate YouTube buffering shenanigans.
I'm doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I do live commentary, because even if TeamViewer does lag, we don't have to deal with this nonsense.
Yeah.
Could be worse. This could be a 6-inch subway.
Ah! Why for gate be stupid?
Okay, this is the one thing I don't get about this gate. If you open it up with that lever on the other side, but then you touch this button here with your ball again, it shuts. So here's a tip. Avoid that button like the plague as soon as you open this door. And keep it open. It's a terrible glitch. Especially because now the button still acts like, you know, it's just a one-time thing where you touch it and it opens. So you gotta do this again. I'm not even pushing it with my hand and the switch is still moving.
It's not needed. You're magic.
Yeah.
Literally, you're talking glove.
Imagination.
Oh, don't fall off. You know what I randomly came across earlier?
What?
Oh god. The Everyday I'm Shuffling song.
Oh yeah.
It had SpongeBob stepping on the beach playing in the background. And it was one of the funniest things I've heard. Stepping on the beach. No, it's just like, yes.
That's brilliant.
That really is.
Oh my god. People are so smart.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because, what was it? Aaron Wecker and I were talking about Gundam style, and then Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Apparently, people have already done mashups of them.
I figured that would happen.
We actually managed to find a decent one, which is fairly amazing, because we found 4, and 3 of them were absolute rubbish.
Well, that's how a lot of those go in the beginning. They're just crap until someone actually makes a good one.
Well, now that's not very nice. People try their best.
They do. They do. I think I give them props for that.
And they're terrible at it.
Unfortunately. They don't want to admit it just yet. But yeah. So this is the final level, and it's a lot of flashing again. I didn't like that about this. Really, just ugh. Level 1 and level 3 of this area, it's just, I don't know why they had to implement the lightning flashing. It was really just a bad idea. I think I already covered that though when we talked about the first level, but that's besides the point.
Oh, you broke the crystal!
He ran his head into the crystal. That's not fair.
That should be like an instant game over, and you have to restart the whole entire Let's Play.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Oh my god, what was that?
I don't even know, but that's physics not cooperating.
Secret place?
More like death, but yeah.
You were going for a secret area. Or at least just tell people that.
I don't know what happens sometimes. If you bounce this ball, it sometimes freaks out like that. It depends on where you bounce it. It really does.
Thus is the nature of circular physics. Or spherical, either or.
Yeah, when physics do that kind of thing, Isaac Newton cries in the background.
Oh no, not Isaac Newton.
Centripetal force? Why do you
Although he's gonna cry
so?
when we get the Sonic Genesis.
Oh no!
He's gonna be in the fetal position when we get to that game. Okay, now I'm just being too harsh on Newton.
You missed all those Garibs.
Screw Garibs, I don't need them. I'm not going for all Garibs. If I do my own Let's Play, I might.
You need the Garibs.
Only for bonus levels, and you don't need them to beat the game. Here's a hint, drop your ball. Why? Those spikes will kill you.
I found out a trick. If you die and go back to that area, the spikes don't come back up.
Really?
But then if you restart the level, they do.
That's weird because at the same time, I've seen people die there and the spikes are still there, so that's why I say that.
Oh, that's silly.
It's inconsistent. In fact, that happened to me a couple times. It's there and it's not. It's very inconsistent with itself.
You gotta shoot some hoops.
Beach ball of death. Glover runs on a Mac. I mean.
Hey, what? Come on.
It was like the second or third time I had to do that, and the ball went on the other side but didn't hit it, so I had to like double jump around the net.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've noticed that
Oh no.
a lot of people tend to try and go around instead of going over.
And that's actually, in my opinion, harder because if you try to go around, you have more of a tendency to fall off. But if you just try to throw it over, it's not as bad.
Big beach volleyball. Why couldn't you just hop over those spikes?
That's what I want to know. If you did, it kills you, but you really could just jump over that easily. I think the warp point is right on top of those spikes, so that's probably why they did that. Kind of pointless in my opinion, but it's also kind of a glitchy warp point.
Oh crap, my back. Ooh. Have you guys watched any of like the Face Off on Sci-Fi?
Face Off? No, I haven't.
I've been
Rings
watching
bell.
it like all day.
It does
It's,
ring a bell.
Yeah, I mean I heard of it. I
They're
haven't
like
seen any.
making monsters to impress like these old judges or whatever, and like the I think there was like 12 of them, and like the person that does the best out of after elimination gets like $100,000.
Well, that's a pretty big prize.
Oh yeah, and I've been watching it all day. They made some really awesome stuff.
What was the best thing you saw so far in there then?
Oh, they brought these kids in, from in Los Angeles from an art program. Like it's been around for 27 years to keep kids like doing art and stuff. And this one kid made like this little green monster, and the Laura on the show, like made it perfectly in a human design, and it looked so awesome. Like it was like this big green body with like eyeballs up all over it, like a really big head and tiny arms.
Wow, that is interesting.
It was really. Look out the dynamite! Oh, never mind.
Oh, he just had the deadliest of explosions.
I hated this spot.
I hate this spot too. Which is why I kind of like rolled along and it doesn't work.
Is there Garibs behind those after they go?
No, there's no Garibs actually in this part. That rooftop area we passed before with those Garibs right behind us, that is the last spot where all the Garibs are, but like I said, I don't care about them as much, so I'm just kind of saying no to them. With those, I would just say if you got the Garibs on the rooftops, just do it without the ball, because you have a tendency to drop the ball off the rooftop if you're trying to do that. So just don't.
I think I did that.
Yeah, see, you're more prone to just drop the ball off the cliff. And what the heck just happened? It like pushed me back and right through the level.
How is this level floating?
How are any of the levels floating? Answer that.
Again, magic.
I can understand the space level, but all the rest, besides magic, had no explanation.
Effing clown
Exactly,
world.
hence why we say magic.
You definitely want that one up.
I definitely probably need the one up.
But is there anything else up there?
No, that's the only thing up there, to my knowledge.
Maybe if you break that thingy, you can get like more Garibs, like in that first level.
I know that there's no Garibs in there. Like I said, you would have all 70 Garibs by this point if you're going for them. Especially because the end of the level's right here.
Cool! Why doesn't he pronounce the L in cool? He's like, cool!
Voice actor got lazy that day.
It's a W.
He just, was a rebel.
Who
and didn't
voice
pronounce it.
acted Glover?
I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the very long credits, but
I'm gonna Google it right now.
go find it. While we
Okay.
are introduced to Frankenstein, or what did you call him?
Acted. Very terrible
Frankenbleep.
things.
Frankenbleep.
Frankenbleep.
I've heard so many people say this is the hardest boss in the game, but I can kind of see where they're coming from with that, but I honestly don't think he's the hardest. In my opinion, at this rate, it's the monkey boss that's the hardest.
I don't think I had harder time with Frankenstein.
Yeah, it really depends. Once you know the strategy for this guy, he's not too bad. If you don't know the strategy, he's a pain to deal with. What I recommend you do, leave your ball in the corner where Frankenstein cannot go, with either his feet or his electricity, and just slap these little pillars down. Doing so can stun him. Take your ball up here, you're more prone to lose it, and he'll probably just crush it in the process.
Stop hurting Frankenstein.
It's gonna hurt me if I don't hurt him. And I think I screwed up here.
Yeah, you did.
Or did I? Yeah, I did. So if you ever screw up, that little Glover switch in the center, well, not in the center, but near the starting point, that resets the puzzle.
Why? Why did you get the ball out? You didn't even need the ball.
Yeah, well, that's probably because I spawned with it, so.
No, but I mean, you went back and picked it up without hitting it, and then that's how you lost it.
I'm not sure how that happened. I might have just grabbed it by mistake.
Confiscillation. Okay, every time I type in Glover, I get other people. Who's Crispin Glover?
Good question. I don't even know who that is.
Oh god, that guy looks really creepy. Who voice
Yeah, I
acted?
couldn't find anything on who voice acted him.
Yeah.
It'll be somewhere in the long
Which
credits.
I cut out, so if I wanted to later, I would look at the raws, like the full-on raws, and see if it's in there.
See if you can scour that information from the original raws and then just, plonk it in at the very end. By the way, this is the awesome person who voiced this glove.
Yeah, something like that.
Jamie Glover.
Jamie Glover. Well, that's an interesting name.
You try and search for Glover and all you get are people which have Glover as this.
Well, at least so far we haven't found a name called like Handy Glover or something like that.
Handy Glover. He voice act a lot of television shows. Play for Today, Vanity Fair, Wish Me Luck, Jupiter Moon, Birds of Feathers, Tragedy of Flight 103, Casualty. What's the newest thing? Holby City. What's that?
Beats me.
Yeah, same.
Casualty was the only thing in there I recognized.
I didn't recognize anything in there, so wow, I'm complete opposite.
I watch British television, so
I don't have
that's
British television.
why.
I used to have a network here in America that had it, but I think that network got canceled.
Oh my gosh,
What the poo?
But I don't
What
think I
the
got that
absolute
anymore.
poo?
he voiced General Veers in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh god.
No! No!
That's not a game I want to know about.
What, Battlefield 2 or?
No, it's something under Battlefield 2.
It's suggestive, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just say a little bit more than I imagined.
A little more than hand-on action.
Probably.
I don't even want to know if that's the case.
No comment.
No comment indeed.
Oh, come on! Don't step my ball.
Oh, he stepped on you instead.
But he didn't crush it. He didn't crush the ball.
Can he even crush the ball?
He can, yes, which is why I'm surprised he didn't do it. If he steps on the ball, he can potentially pop it. He's more prone to pop it though if he's electrified, but...
Oh, Frankenstein fat.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not nice. Frankenstein was in Van Helsing.
I'm ahead, aren't I?
I don't know if you are. Let me guess. You're doing the victory theme.
Yes.
Yeah, you're ahead. Because now we're
Stop
just
it,
going...
I don't care. YouTube's fault.
I don't believe it, Harley. You're a liar.
I hate buffering. Shenanigans.
Well, at least you got to see him fall apart. It doesn't matter. We're pretty much at the end of the part anyways.
This kind of makes me worry about how Rayman 2 is going to go into recording the commentary for that.
Well, here's the interesting thing about it. You're going to have the files on your computer. You don't need to deal with buffering.
Correct.
Buffering. That should
So,
be like a
now we
song.
have done pretty much every single world but one. And that world is our final four levels. You know, the 3 levels and the boss. And then that's the end of the game. It's a short game when you think about it. So one more crystal to go. And with that thumbs up, give us a thumbs up as well. Yeah, plug us, yeah. We'll see you guys in the next part.